Yo guys, what's up? It's me, AJ, from Sexy in the City on Soy 6 here in Pattaya, Thailand. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video where you saw my sister, my alternate personality, Jana. Took a couple of weeks, honestly was just pretty lazy and had a lot going on at the bar, but I'm back and we're back with regular videos for you. So today's video is going to be about some of the shows and attractions to go to in Pattaya. A lot of guys in the comments keep going ahead and suggesting and recommending to me that I talk about the different types of attractions and tourist places to go. So my next series of videos are going to focus on those, and I'm going to kind of ramp them all into like categories. This week's category is going to be proper shows. So we're going to focus on first the ladyboy shows. Tiffany, Alcazar, and the lesser-known Coliseum. Tiffany and Alcazar are both located on 2nd Road, not far from Soy 6, where my bar is. Cheap plug, by the way. They're actually walking distance from Soy 6. A lot of taxi stands and a lot of places in Pattaya will try to go ahead and get you to book a ticket. Even one on Soy 6 will try to get you to book a ticket to the show in advance with transportation. The fact that you can actually walk there and pay less at the actual ticket window is probably a reason that you don't need to know that. Don't need to do that unless you know where to go. So the ladyboys shows themselves. When you think of the word ladyboy show or transvestite show, you probably think that it might not be safe for family. Actually, the opposite is true. It's a very, very, very family safe show. Basically, it's a cabaret. It's a professionally done cabaret with singing, dancing, choreographed acts. Both Tiffany's and Alcazar are pretty even with what they have. The performers are beautiful, and after the shows they generally go ahead and they sit outside and they'll sign autographs as well for money and take pictures and stuff for like 100 baht with pictures. The shows are generally about 60 to 90 minutes long with intermission. You're looking at about 2,000 to 4,000 baht depending on seating and where you sit for the show. There are a lot of Chinese tourists that go to the show. Buses and buses go there, but they're welcome for everybody to go. I strongly recommend it for a night out with the family or other folks there. They do songs and tributes from all different eras. So they do a lot of modern day stuff, including like Madonna, somewhat modern day. They do some of the funny like transvestite popular songs, but they also do Thai songs. They do Chinese songs due to the Chinese. And there's no sort of sexuality or any sort of thing with these shows. It's just transvestite performers singing, dancing, doing some aerial stunts and things as well. Tiffany's also has a couple other attractions as well. Below Tiffany's is actually, believe it or not, a shooting range. Because what else would you need with a ladyboy show other than a shooting range below the ladyboy show? It's a little bit pricey for the shooting range compared to some of the others in Pattaya. I'll do a video in the future about all the different shooting ranges because there's quite a few here. But if you just feel the urge to shoot something after watching a ladyboy show, then you want to go to Tiffany's. On March 9th, in a couple of days, is the Miss International Queen competition at Tiffany's. It is the biggest transvestite beauty queen competition in the world, similar to Miss World or Miss USA, where ladyboys or transvestites from all over the world go to compete for the title of Miss International Queen. Tickets for that are on sale right now. They're fairly expensive because it is a major event. That is not a cabaret show, that is an actual beauty show. Those are the ladyboy shows. I have not been to Coliseum. Coliseum is located in Jomtien off Pattaya Road. It's very impressive. It looks like a Roman Coliseum. It seems to get even more Chinese than the other shows. It's not as well publicized as the others, but it has good reviews. But I haven't actually been there like the others, so I can't give a personal review on it. So, the next show I'm going to talk about is not a ladyboy show. It is probably the most impressive show in Pattaya, and the closest, if not exceeding, a Broadway or a Las Vegas style Cirque du Soleil show. It's called the Cannes or the Cannes show, K-A-A-N, if you want to look it up. Or Google or go on YouTube and look up Cannes show Pattaya, K-A-A-N. You're looking at, there are discount tickets for around 2K, but normally 3, 4, even 5K depending on where you sit. It's located also on Pattaya Road at the Deluxe Theater, which is a theater specifically built for it that goes ahead and moves and shifts, has water effects, the theater spins around. It's a 90-minute show. and it is a professional, as I said, Cirque du Soleil style show that relies on classic Thai stories. It's in English and in Thai. Reason you want to go to this? Well, look at the YouTube video. You've got, no bullshit, 6-story tall robots, monsters that fill the entire arena, interactive fish that float around. When they do the underwater parts, you're floated with mist. You've got giant acrobats, you've got silk dancers through the air, people at water dancing shows. It's worth the money. Everybody who has gone has said it's one of the best shows they've been to in their life because of the professionalism of the show. So if you want to come and see a Vegas style show in Pattaya, you'll want to go to the Cannes show. I'm going to mention one more show. There might be a couple other smaller ones, but I'm going to mention this one as well. You also have the Magic Show. It's a magic theater located not far from Soi 6 as well. This magic theater is actually just around the corner over by the 3D Art Museum. The Magic Show is actually a... Sorry, somebody's sneaking behind me while I'm doing a video. But so the Magic Show is actually... It's not quite Vegas style. It's a little bit more low-key where you're not cutting people in half. It's more comedy tricks and animal tricks. It's a little bit more Siegfried and Roy, if you're familiar with that reference from back in the day, than any sort of crazy blood and guts and crazy show. The Magic Show will only cost you about 1,000 baht to get in and do several showings a day. Oh, I forgot, the Cannes show does 2 showings a day, 5:30 and 8 o'clock. Tiffany's show does, and Alcazar do 2 showings a night. I believe 6:30 and about 8:30 in terms of the shows that they have. Now, it's worth mentioning that there is one final type of show. If you go down to Walking Street, you might see advertisements for other shows. I'm not really going to talk about them except that you enter at your own risk. That's it for this week, guys. Hopefully you read between the lines of the last one. I'll see y'all next week. Have a great vacation. When you come to Pattaya, take care.